Hi everyone, I'm back with another video. So what will I be doing? I'll be doing a makeup and I'll be talking through it, so please take whatever you can take away from it. It's going to be very informal and probably lots of talking, so I'll try to control myself and not talk as much as I do. Okay, I'm going to start up with the foundation. I've already prepped my skin. I've already put the moisturizer and sunscreen on, and it's boiling hot today, so I'm going to be putting on matte foundation. I anyway like matte foundation, so I'm starting off with Nars All Day Luminous. Is it what it's called? Yeah, All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. I like it. I like Nars foundations because they're very yellow, and I like yellow based foundations. Bobbi Brown has really nice yellow based foundations. As you can see, I'm applying foundation from the middle of my face. I have not started from here and then worked my way in. It's been in between because if you put all the product in the middle of the face, it gives very natural finish around the jaw. The next thing I'm going to go in with is the yellow corrector. It comes in a duo pack. It's by MAC. You can use the peach one as well, but I prefer using the yellow one because it's easier to blend and it's easier to conceal with the concealer. So I'm gonna use the same foundation brush, going in, blending, blend. If it goes a little bit under the eyes, I mean below the normal under eye circle, that's okay, because what yellow does is it also highlights it. Highlight by mean like it just gives the nice brightness under the eye. So you can see just by that it's really hid most of my under eyes, and it's also highlighted, but you will know more about highlighting as I apply the concealer. Now with the concealer, as you can see, I'm going in with a little bit darker, if not my skin color. That's how I like it, because I feel it makes it look more natural. And the concealer I'm using is Nars Creamy Concealer in Biscuit. I've tried using lighter concealers, but I feel it gives me really white and grey look, which I don't like. I don't even like for the night or party time where I want to look highlighted under the eyes. I don't like going any lighter than what my skin tone in concealer, because I feel you can highlight it with another highlighter rather than going in with the lighter concealer, if it makes sense. So I'm just going in with the same brush. There are great concealers out there, whatever suits you best. At the moment I've been really liking Nars Biscuit concealer. I think I said custard because I love custard. Yeah, probably that's why. I'm a very food focused person. I literally, you can talk to me about food like all day long. I don't like cooking, but I love eating. So I'm going to use the Hourglass Ambient Light, Radiant Light and a Dim Light palette. I have it's like a 3 colored highlighters. It's actually setting powder, highlighter and a bronze powder, so it gives very nice subtle look. So I'm just going to take a bit, see how it's got. When I bought it, I thought I didn't know how to use it. I pretty much, it sat in my cupboard for like really long. Oh, I poked myself. Yeah, it sat in my drawer for a really long time because I didn't know how to use it. But now I've figured out there are many different ways to use it. One way of it is applying if you have large pores. well, actually no, then this powder won't work for the large pores or oily skin. But if you have dry skin and you want more luminosity without using too much foundation or too much highlighter, apply this powder under your foundation and then apply foundation on top. I feel like it gives very nice coverage, not coverage, like nice luminous luminosity, if we say it, because I cannot get my words right today. Well, when can I get it right? Okay, so after brushing the powder and taking all the fluff off my face, I'm going to go in with the bronzer. I love bronzer. I think not many Indians like to use bronzer because bronzer, it bronzes your skin. It makes it look a little bit brown, and not Indians like, they don't like to look brown because we are already brown enough. But I like to look browner. So I'm going to take a little bit of bronzer, tap tap, take it off, and then just go where you would go normally as your cheekbones, just around the face. Now, people who have this this issue with the foundations, especially with MAC foundations or any foundation that they're too yellow, well, yes, they are too yellow because our undertones are mainly yellow, unless very rare person who has pink undertones. So when the yellow foundation goes on, it looks very flat and very pale. So this is why bronzer is very good, because it gives the dimension, it gives the warmth to our skin. But we Indians don't like to use it because, do you see how it's starting to make me look a little bit darker? I love bronzer because that was funny. I like bronzer because I feel like it just gives that dimension, and if you don't like to use too much, don't worry about it. But I'm crazy, I like to go a lot. I like to use lots of it because I just like it. Well, I think I like it because my complexion is a little bit fairer to most of Indians, so this is the reason. But also I don't like to look too fair. I don't like it. I like to look a little bit tanned, so that's why I'm using a lot of bronzer. But if you don't like using lots of bronzer, but I would still say dip, take off, and then go a bit. That'll just give dimension to your face. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking the same bronzer. You know how much I love multi-using. No, that's very English way of saying multi-use. So this is how I multi-use the brush. So I'll just take that same bronzer up on my eyes, same lids. Next thing is shadows. I'm using this palette. But before applying the shadow, what I want to do is I'm taking a MAC Pro Longwear the primer stick. So I'm just going to apply it all over my lid. Again, the best way to prevent any creasing on your eyelids, or even in humid or hot weather, it holds the shadows and makes it last much longer. I have this, there's a pink shadow in the middle that I probably would be using in the mixture of the a bit gold antiqued color. So what I usually do is I do one dip in the rose color and the other one in the orange, and then I just go in and go over it. When you're applying shadow, please don't apply it straight away. Don't take too much either. Just one pat, and then just apply it. One sweep, and just sweep it and just blend it up. There's no need to take too much and then try to blend it, because it can get a little bit harsh. So do you see the difference? I hope you can. I'm taking a bigger fluffier brush because it helps to do it a lot more faster than the little precise brush. So I would also like to talk about this palette. Not just this palette in particular, but any palette. It's a great time of the year. It's Christmas time. Many companies are coming out with the Christmas palettes. So any company that you like getting makeup off, maybe go and have a look. They might have nice palettes out, which is much more better value, and they are limited edition and they're really, really good. So if you are if you want to invest in some good eyeshadow palettes, then this is the time to go and have a look and get it. What it does is it comes with the different colors. So these are the all natural colors that you can just set your eyelid with. You can just sweep lots and lots of layers of it. One layer might not show it. You might need to put maybe 5 or 6 layers of it, just the way I swept it before. You have to sweep it with maybe 6 or 7 times. Don't think it's too much. That's how these lighter colors show up, and they show their real color like that, and they look beautiful. I really like the palettes because they're so convenient, and the other colors, it's the darker colors, they can be used as your eyeshadow. Eyeliner. I'm just going to take the same colors below my lash line because I just can. I'll do this look, and then later, after I've done the mascara and everything, I'll show you how you can line your lids with it and make it more wearable during the day. I'm using Bobbi Brown Smokey Mascara. I love this mascara because you can put as many coats of mascara as you want and it will not clump up. And as I mentioned earlier, that my eyelids are very oily. So the oil gets to my eyelashes and then the mascara smudges underneath, and it looks, yeah, it looks like I've got really dark under eye circles. Okay, just gonna apply mascara without making those funny faces. Now, one more thing, while applying mascara, if your mascara smudges under in your lower lash line, or it smudges on top, it's okay. Just take a cotton tip and just blend it. What it'll do is it'll give you a really nice smoky effect to your eyes without actually putting the liner. Now what I'll do next is show you how you can use the darkest shades as your eyeliner. Now I'm using very fine brush. If you can see, actually, can you see it how fine it is? Like little fine brush. If you think you don't have this handy, you can use the cotton tip. So I'm gonna take this black colored eyeshadow and just go over the lashes, very gently patting it. Don't try to draw any line, just go in between your lashes. I personally feel that the eyeliners that we put on the eyes, I feel they're very overrated. When you apply eyeliner, your eyes look smaller. They look very small. It closes your eyes. This technique, using the shadow as an eyeliner, it actually is very soft and it opens up your eyes or makes it look very big and elongated. By elongated I mean like really long, like those hidden Jessie Yankee. The one thing also you need to remember is not everyone can pull off, not everyone's eye shape is made for a winged eyeliner or an eyeliner. So that is something you need to practice and see if it suits you or not. You know yourself better. You know what suits you. You know what makes you more confident at applying it. So I'm done lining my lashes with the shadow. Now I'm going to go in again with the mascara. The other thing that you can do is you can go in with the pencil in your lashes, in your eyes, to like a kajal effect. That gives you more smoky effect. Again, this is something that I'm showing how one palette or even like a couple of shadows that you can use to give that smoky effect. As we are still onto the eyes, I'll show you how that the shiny eyeshadow that I used in my inner corners, you can use it on your eyelids again and make it more like more different and more like party wearable, that at night you can wear it. So just take it on your finger just a little bit and just go blend on top of it. So with one finger just place the shadow, with the other blend it. Let's fill the brows. I'm filling it with the Rich Brown by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Just going in a bit of that. Don't fill your brows with black. That does not suit. It makes it very cruising. Do you know who cruising was? Well, I was very little for cruising time, but it was like from the show, isn't it? Chandrakanta ki kahani. Yeah, I used to just like the song of it and cruising. I don't remember any of that, anything else of it. Okay, so I'm not going in with much darker shadow. I'm not even trying to give any shape. I'm just doing. I'm just filling my brows, and that's what sometimes you need. You don't need to give shape to your eyebrows. Just fill in. By filling in means take a lighter shadow and just go inside the eyebrow and just fill the way your eyebrows is going. Just fill just in the same direction, and you should be fine. I'll start with the lipstick. Again, I'm going to go in with the lipstick palette. I love this palette. It's called Plums. I'm going to use, I don't know what I'll use, but I don't want very highlighted kind of lips because there's lots going on in my eyes. I am a naturalist, and this color is not natural at all. It's very dark. Okay, so my lipstick is done. I am a little bit crazy how I like to show and do things. I like to take one thing and do several things with it. This is my lip palette by MAC. It's called Plums. I love this color. I think it's a very nude palette for our skin tone. Yes, nude. I know it's a little bit darker, but these 4 shades are perfect nude for us. And by nude, it does not ever mean that you go like ghostly white color. So I'm going to use another, I'm going to show you another use of it. So just swirl the lipstick colors. It's come up on my brush. Take it off and just put it on your cheeks. Again, I love the uniformity of the things that I use on myself. I like to use maybe one product for several areas of the face, because I feel like that's how you're getting most out of it, and you having that one uniform look on your face. Yeah, so this is what I have done today. Hope you took away something out of it and it was useful. Excuse my messy hair. You could even put a bit of gloss on top of your lips, but there's lots going on in the eyes and I'm happy with it. The one thing I would do definitely is take away a little bit of shine. Use a little bit of highlighter. Maybe a little highlighter hurt no one. Highlighter is something that I actually even use when I'm not wearing any makeup, because that just gives like a nice glow. Okay, so that's it for today. Hope you had fun, because I did, and I'll see you next time.